What is up, everybody? Thank you for coming to one of my PGA model breakdowns. Hopefully this video I can show you some good, useful tips to what I find in my model and how to use my model. There is a ton of information in there, so let's get my ugly mug off the screen here and get right into the model. If this is your first time coming and joining, what I do here is I run through everything that I put in the model really quickly, a minute and a half, maybe two. And then I spend a couple of minutes showing you some of the important information that you can find in this. Because, of course, I want you guys to be able to utilize this to the best of the ability. So, first we start off with the golfer's name, official world golf ranking, the model, and make your own model rank. That's what MYOM stands for if this is your first time joining me. Then, of course, the difference. Then we have odds, salary. Then we go into strokes gained. Then the top correlated non-strokes gained stats or other stats. Then we got 20/20 approach proximity. Then we've got some recent form, and normally we'd have course history, but we only have 1 year here. I didn't even put it on this front page. Of course, if you want to see the 1 year, you can go ahead and go into the bottom one, see the course history in 2020, plus all the strokes gained from that week too. I've got in that tool for you there, so a little bit different this week. And then lastly, I give DraftKings points and field rank all the way back to the RSM of this year. So a lot of information, of course, going across the bottom. Salary comparison in the first two sheets are just my sheets. This is actually odds. I apologize. It's odds. Here we go. Salary comparison. Combined models for Fantasy Cruncher. Check this update at the end of the day on Wednesday. What I do is I put all my model, the make your own model, and Awesemo's model rank, and that actually put them all together so you can copy it right into your Fantasy Cruncher if you'd like to. Here's the strokes gained database in Screener. All you got to do is go up to column A3 here, pick the player you want to see, and you're going to see all of their strokes gained information all the way back to, man, it looks like the waste management of last year, not even this year. So we've got a ton of data, probably something like 40 or 50 events in here. Really good tool, useful tool to go see why a player might have missed a cut or what he did wrong or what he did right. Algo points is just how the players get all of their ratings in here. Official world golf ranking now across the bottom, odds. Now you go into each individual category. You want to see a bunch of more stats, go into that. Go into the other stat ranks tab. You want to see 2 years of approach proximity, go into approach proximity tab. You want to see more recent form, here it is. You want to see the course history, tab for you here. You want to see the DraftKings points and database model, which is going to show you all of the players' points all the way up till last year's Memorial. So a ton of information there. Of course. And then we've got our ownership and database model, which is also very important. That shows you all of the ownerships for every player in the field all the way up until last year's Byron Nelson. So a ton of ownership information in there. Shows you how I project out my ownership. And then, of course, I end it out with the individual price and category so you can compare the golfers that are there that are priced right around each other. Sorry about that little fumble in my words there. Okay, so now as I do at the end of this video, I give you my, I sort by my rating model. It always takes a little bit, a second or two when I'm on streaming here or recording. And I give you who my model like for the week. And then, of course, I go into ownership. There we go. So we got Tony Finau leading the way here, both in the model and make your own model rank. Lucas Glover is number 2, DJ 3, Paul Casey 4, Tommy Fleetwood 5. Sepp Straka, the first guy under 8,000, he is flying up there this week at 6th. Tom Lewis is 7, Doc Redman 8, Russell Henley 9, Matt Wolff 10, and Brooks Koepka 11. Now, if we go to the make your own model rank, which is a little bit heavier on the OWGR, no surprise to see Brooks Koepka, obviously, being the 6th ranked golfer in the world, fly up this ranking. A couple of other guys, Dustin Johnson, number 3, Fleetwood 4, Casey 5, Glover 6, Matt Wolff 7, Bubba Watson 8, Eric Van Rooyen is 9, and the top rated guy in the make your own model ranking under 8K is Christoph Ventura. He comes in ranking number 10, having played pretty good in his limited starts. Now, quickly on the ownership, I've got Tony Finau coming in close to 30%. I just feel like it's one of those weeks where maybe not a lot of people think he's gonna get played because of his price at 10.9. I got him coming in at 25 to 30%. DJ next at 22. Paul Casey also 22. Tommy Fleetwood and Lucas Glover just under 20%. While Matt Wolff, Harris English, Doc Redman, Eric Van Rooyen, and Russell Henley all coming in at 15%. With Brooks Koepka trending lower towards the 10% range, with Norlander, Harman, Watson, Hoffman, Gordon, Fratelli, and Homa all getting above 10% this week. So I probably gave you a little bit more than 10 there, but that's quite all right. This is a field that's very interesting because it's not very strong. In fact, it's our weakest field that we have seen in quite some time. So just take that into consideration. So, of course, if you're looking for more information or more material on the betting side, I just posted my 3-ball video. And, of course, later tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Jazz Raz and I on the Awesemo Live Before Lock show. So until then, everybody, thanks for joining, and we will see you on the other side. Cheers.